Oh, how would I describe Bethany? She's sassy, confident, funny, really funny.
She's got her own personality now with like being nearly 3. Yeah, she's just a great child to be around.
Bethany had her newborn hearing test the day after she was born, and she failed on her left ear. She'd been born via forceps, so they sort of said like all of her fluid hadn't been released yet. So nothing to worry about, but we needed to come back and have a follow-up test, which we did several times. And ultimately, we were told that she had a moderate loss in her left ear. When we were told that she would need a hearing aid, I just burst out in tears, which now I feel quite embarrassed about because, you know, there's no reason to feel that way, I realise now, but at the time it was just a shock.
Our world had just been changed upside down, really. Like, we thought we were going to have to live completely different ways, all the things that we're going to have to learn. I was just a bit like, it's quite a lot to take on at that stage.
When we were told Bethany had a hearing loss, we were effectively given 2 choices: either go down the hearing aid route or wait and see, you know, how her speech naturally develops, how we think she's coping with sounds around her without a hearing aid. We didn't feel pressurised into either decision by our audiologist. For us, there was only really one choice. We wanted to give her the best head start in life that we could, and to go down the hearing aid route to aid something that she struggles with was the decision we decided was best for Bethany.
I was really, really concerned at the beginning. Bethany wasn't wearing her hearing aid, and I thought like she needs to wear it. And then every day we try, and I was just getting really, really upset, like it wasn't happening. And you see such other kids wearing their hearing aids and stuff like that, and you'd be asking other parents like, how did you do it? How did you do it? And I think it just happens. You just have to give it time.
Ask your audiologist for a teacher of the deaf immediately, a referral to that department, which will be done through your local council. In turn, there are local social groups that you can join and speak to other parents going through the same things that you're going through.
I had a couple of friendships out of them, and we get told regularly, like all the different places that they're going and if we would like to be invited. So you're never left out, which is really, really good.
I think we were very lucky because certainly speaking to other people, I don't think that's the story across the country. So I do feel hugely lucky that she didn't pass a test immediately and we were straight on the radar of the right people. Bethany has a teacher of the deaf who our audiologist puts onto almost immediately. Bethany's teacher of the deaf firstly came here to get to know us and Bethany, and then visits Bethany at nursery. It's meant to be more regularly than it is, but she simply can't get there as often as they're meant to because there aren't enough of them, and she has lots of children under her care. Her teacher of the deaf sort of suggests where is best for her to sit in the classroom, the activities to carry out with her, how to use the hearing aid properly, how to maintain it. It's another point of support for us to lean on, especially as we're sort of coming to the age now where we're starting to think about primary schools. Get a copy of the child's audiogram so you're able to see what your child can't hear. It's a really useful tool and really puts into perspective exactly what your child is experiencing. And also if your audiologist is able to play what your child can hear. I think R1 used an example of them being in a restaurant and what we can hear versus what your child can hear, and they're able to do something whizzy on their computer and play exactly what your child can hear. It's going great now. I think, you know, there's so much out there to help her. I want Bethany to be proud of her hearing loss. And I often say, you know, we were chosen to be her parents because we are the best advocates for her.
So I think Bethany's future is really bright. She'll be able to learn anything she wants.